Alright, we're going to watch 6 back-to-back squad wins. Squad consisting of Robin, SWE 82, KC Manfredi, and Ange the Bot Gaming, and myself, Arctic Hunter, last and least. This is one of the best teams I've ever played with. Very tight. Look how tight we're on top of the mountain. This is the first win we got. There's no fooling around, no tomfoolery in these matches. Nobody pushing to get that final kill or get the most kills. That's the dumbest thing you could ever imagine. It's all about keeping pressure on the teams. Nobody's going to take this mountaintop from us because we're tight. Who's going to run up here unless it's a whole squad that makes it up in a car and jumps out at the same time? Is the only possible way any squad would ever have a prayer of taking this mountain from us. We're playing edge of circle. Everybody has to come through us for the next circle. Holding this position. It's just an easy win, honestly. Just lighting people up from the mountaintop. Look how tight we are. Nobody's taking that hill from us. We got 2 bots, 4 people. Let's go. This is the second win here. Ladies and gentlemen, what is about to happen? Somebody rebooted? I don't care. We're gonna kill him later. Playing circle. Getting to the best spot in circle before any other team is a huge advantage. Having the radar tower so you know where next circle is. It's a huge advantage in this game. We're dealing with Chapter 6, Season 1 right now. I've been rocking 2 ARs and a shotgun typically for my 3 guns. I have the Hollow Twisted, I believe it's called. It's a Hollow Twister assault rifle for my first slot. And then I usually have a Fury for my second slot, which fires a little faster. I don't know what the DPSs are on them compared to each other. You could Google that, watch a video on it, I'm sure. But the Hollow Twister has a sight and the Fury doesn't. The Fury is like backup, so as soon as you run out you can just switch to the other one and keep firing. And usually if they're running up on you by that time or something, the Fury is plenty good for short, medium, and long range. But I typically go by color, so if I have 2 purple Hollow Twisters and like I'm not going to carry a green Fury for a backup, it doesn't really matter. As long as you got 2 ARs and a shotgun for the third one for real close range. Although I don't even know that the shotgun's necessary because ARs are just broken in this game. Watch how fast this guy goes down. I mean, that was like a half a second, maybe 5/8 of a second. There I switched to shotgun. Just because it's a habit. Shotguns have been OP for quite a while in the game for real close range. And there's basically 1 left. All these scattered parties that didn't stick together. Not impressed with them. But you know, we're pretty tight. We're pretty tight. There's a couple team leaders on this squad offering suggestions. Where do you guys want to go? Do you want to go to the island or do you want to go here? You know, and then people would agree as a group, yeah, we'll do this. And we did it, and we stuck to the plan, and we stuck together. That was the second win. Here comes win 3. At this point, there's I think only 1 person left. I can't tell. Because the teams just didn't stick together. Yeah, there's 1 person left. And We have circle, and now look at where next circle is. It's at our back. They have to come through us. Now, you think that with this is how disciplined this team was. Do you think out of all four of us, everyone knows there's one person left, every other squad I've ever played on, somebody's going to rush that. And if that is a good player, I have seen entire squads taken out if they rush a player one by one. But we're just patiently waiting. We know they got to come through here. We're all together. We're not about to get scattered or grouped. Nobody's going to get knocked. We're going to light them up. I've never seen a team this disciplined. Somebody would normally want that last kill. Look at that. We're all within 15 feet of each other there. There's just no way any player is gonna survive that. I don't care if it's the best player in the world. They ain't gonna survive that shit. That sucks. And there we are. We're all stuck together, moving to circle, getting to best spot, going to island. This is win number 4 this game. This is a little dicier here. We got a little separated. Robin's over there. I wanted to go to a different island. He's already fighting people. We got a little stretched here for my liking. But I'm gonna go over to him. A bad plan with the team is better than a good plan separated without your teammates. So I'm gonna go help him out. It's so hard to get down quickly here. It's like, let me down. It takes forever to float down. You don't want to get shot. Here comes a dude right here. He thinks he's gonna hang out. Not a good idea, buddy. Not a good idea, pal. Now we gotta go back to the island I wanted to go to. It's all about sharing pressure with your teammates. #1 rule in Fortnite. Oh, I just lit a whole team up there. There's 3 people standing by the edge thinking they had cover, and they didn't. I heard some bros there. Sharing pressure. And #1 rule in Fortnite or any game like this, don't get knocked. If you're taking damage immediately, notice how I'm always fighting from cover. I always have cover. That's because I'm half a second away from dipping back behind it. A fraction of a second away from dipping back behind if I start getting hurt. As long as I'm lighting them up and I'm not taking damage, I'm going to keep lighting them up. It's about sharing pressure with the group. If you're getting hit, dip behind cover and heal. When you're getting hit, your teammates aren't getting hit and they can be lighting them up. This team shared pressure so well. I'm just very impressed with this team. This dude, I couldn't find him at all. He's trying to like get up here. It's like it's 4v1 he just ran into. I just don't know what he was thinking, but there he ran, he just flew away. Now I took damage and I immediately went behind the rock until I could like get a breather there. Now we gotta get Robin up. Robin got a little stretched. I think out of all 6 of these games, I only got knocked 1 time. And that was when it was a duo, because 2 of the people didn't make it into the game. That's the next game, I think. This is the one. Share pressure. Keep pressure on them. Keep moving. Look how tight we are. Nobody's off on, running off on their own. Out of bounds. Keep them guessing as to where you're going to be. Don't just stand in one line of sight so they can shoot you. Move left and right. Yeah, move left. Be a hard target. See who needs what. Help your teammates out with some half pots. Just keep an eye on their health bars. Upper left hand corner, pretty easy to check what everyone's health is. I've made the mistake this season of... That was awesome to kill that guy with a medallion like that right there. I've made the mistake this season a few times of not carrying half pots. Like, I carry a sword and just med kits. No, I'm not doing that stupid crap anymore. I'm always carrying med kits and health kit and pots. Shield of some kind. There we go. We all dip at the same exact time. We're all down there, right there. We don't need that crown because we got crowns. There's one guy left. He ain't gonna make it long. We're gonna poof him right out of the air. Boom. See that stuff falling. Look how tight we are. Excellent teamwork. Excellent teamwork. It's such a pleasure to work with a team that sticks together. You don't have some person running off and getting knocked and going away from the team, and it's just so frustrating. Last night I played with people. One guy, I literally hadn't a minute earlier said, you know, we're gonna have to be together for the last teams. We're gonna have to be together as a group, because he kept just running over to different mountains with his void thing, playing with his void mask thing. It's like, you know, totally prophetic. Sure enough, he just gets knocked by the whole team off by himself. And I had put us in a position to win that game. So it was a 2v2 at the end. It should have been a 3v2 if he hadn't like gone off and played. There's no I in team. I think I made that point very clear that I'm very very down with the teamwork thing. See, now here my buddy goes off and it's just him and I. We got stuck in the squads match, just a duo, because Casey Manfred, he got disconnected. This guy's an idiot. He thinks he's the world's greatest player. He thinks he can. He didn't know if a whole squad was behind that mountain. He didn't know who was there. He thinks he's the world's greatest player. Doesn't need his teammates. ARs are broken in this game. That's why I rock 2 of them. The Hollow Twister, and then it's followed up by a Fury, but I'll go by color. Like if there's 2 Hollow Furies, purple ones, and I'm not going to be rocking a green Twister for my second slot. I'm going to have 2 Hollow Furies. One has the scope, the Fury doesn't have the scope, but it fires faster. I don't know what the DPSs of them are. You have to Google that. But I think they're pretty similar on DPS. But Casey Manfred, he got disconnected in this game, and then Anjabat said, "Oh, let's go back to lobby," and neither of us heard her. So here we are, a duo in a squads match. This is probably the most impressive win. Now this one guy I took on because he was solo and he was coming right at us. He wanted our spot, and we're not about to give it to him. We're playing edge of circle conservatively. We know nobody's behind us in the storm. We're just taking people as we have to take them, not looking for any fights at all here. Because we're a duo. But we have to push the circle. This guy did a good job on me. This is the one time in all 6 of these games I got knocked. Since I was taking all the damage, Robin SWE did a great job of throwing a bush down there and getting me up. But since I was taking all the damage, my partner was right there to shoot him up, to light him up. So even though I did get knocked, he was like literally got knocked a fraction of a second after I did. So more great teamwork, sticking together, getting the job done, keeping the pressure, sharing the pressure. Keep the pressure on them. Luckily, we didn't get rolled up by a team that was actually tight and stayed together. Everyone's like playing selfishly in this match, and that's what gave us the win as a duo. Could have been also that just teams were ended up getting hurt by each other. More often than not, it's always somebody going out of bounds. Pushing when they shouldn't. Not sticking together, not following the plan. Bothers me more than anything is when I'll put a mark down and I'll say, let's go here, and nobody says anything to the contrary. I'm happy to follow other people's advice if they want to go somewhere else or offer options. You want to do this or that. But you put a mark down, you say, all right, let's go here. Everybody goes there but one person. They go and rush a team and get knocked. It's just so frustrating. You know, you just literally got done telling them, hey, let's stick together. We're going to need to be together for the final team. Look how we're all in one bush there. What your thoughts are on camping, I don't care. But, I mean, that's how you win games. You stick together. You stay in cover. You stay out of sight until the last team is left, and then you light them up. I know I'm talking like I'm the Fortnite expert. I think I'm pretty good tactically. My skill level is probably slightly above average. But tactically, I am at the top of my game, I believe. I'm always playing circle, always watching circle. Radar is extremely important to get and extremely beneficial in this. Well, in every season that it's been in, but this one as well. Getting that radar, knowing where that next circle is going to be. Because if you don't have movement, and I haven't been carrying swords, I rock 2 ARs, an auto shotgun, and shield, and med kits. Because you never know, your teammate's going to need them too. As long as you rotate early, you don't really need movement and stick together as a team. You're going to just decimate anybody you come into contact to. Now we're obeying circle, even though we could, we know there's one person left. They're rotating over on the left, I saw, so we have to rotate as well. There's one person left. Number one rule in Fortnite, don't take damage. Always play from cover. And the reason I pushed over here because there was a bush. I knew the guy was over here. I know my teammates have my back, and I know it's just one guy. One guy, one shot. That was win 6 right there. What a pleasure playing with this group. Robin, SWE, KC Manfordy, Ange the Bot Gaming. Everybody's tighter than a drum. Everybody was literally within, at the end of every game was probably literally within 15 feet of each other. Nobody ran off the reservation. Maybe not politically correct, but you get the idea. Nobody ran off on their own. No I in team. Let's go!